Good day, welcome back to the channel. I realized I haven't given you an update for a couple of weeks. It's been pretty busy, so I haven't had a lot of time to work on this Panther Mark A, but as you can see, it's coming together. A few issues here and there, and I've been outlining that in the build log on blackfire.ca. The back end, a little bit of modification there, drilled some holes, as you can see. Fairly straightforward with a pin vise and some micro drills. I actually have quite a collection of them. Various ones I use from various surplus stores I've gotten over the years. They work well, and then I've got a little tiny pin vise I use to drill the holes, so it works out very well. So that's the back end. That went together fairly well. The turret itself, we had some issues there. There was an issue with fit. Definitely, I don't know if this part ended up being warped, but I ended up, I still have to going to try and play with it, see if I can get that a little bit tighter. It's not as noticeable at the top. I'd rather it be less noticeable at the top than the bottom. There needs to be a little bit of filling going into there. The other big thing was that for the first time ever with me, I didn't have a part. Namely, the commander's hatch was missing. So I ended up asking online, and there's a couple of people going to look, see if they have a spare one. So if not, I'll have to look at trying to build one and seeing what I can do with it. So anyway, other than that, the other bits went on fairly well. The grab handles are very, very tiny, as you can see there and there and there and there. The back fit, I might take this one grab handle off again because I'm not happy with this seam line here. I'm going to try and fill that in a bit. So we'll see what happens there. So yeah, that's the turret. The gun itself needed a lot of work, the barrel. I've got quite a bit of work to do there with it to try and get it manageable. I did quite a bit of sanding, threw it in my homemade little lathe made out of a cordless drill, try and get some of the stuff looking fairly good. We'll get some better light into there. Wait for the focus to kick in. Hopefully soon. There you go. You get the idea. Here we go. So quite a bit of filler, bit of sanding. It's getting there. The barrel end still needs a bit of work, but it's not bad. As I said, it fits in, but I still have a little bit of work to do with that. And then starting to work on some of the main body areas. Not much so far. The main thing is this. I guess it's the holder for the muzzle. When I was putting that together, I actually got a little bit confused the way the instructions say. So here's the barrel carriage here. It shows you, but it looks like looks like it's flat instead of being on more of a 90-degree angle. So when I put it together, I realized I had assembled it wrong. So I had to take it apart again and do it correctly. Basically how I knew, if I just find the section, is when they show the actual piece on the tank, I then realized, and also because the instructions doesn't show, it's tough to see there, but there is under here a round little obstruction. I'm sure the tank guys, they have a name for it. I'm an aircraft guy, so I didn't realize. So it wasn't until that was there that I realized that I had put this piece here in the wrong angle, so I had to rebuild that. So that's been rebuilt. I just have to re-glue one little section there. I notice it's a bit loose, but so far so good. So the plan is to continue to build it up to the point of priming, and then, as I said, I'm going to have to make a decision whether to hold off until I can find the part or build a part for it and work from there. But not too bad. Like I said, fairly straightforward build so far, so I can't really really complain. No complaints about it, considering its age. Looking forward to doing some weathering on this. So that's a very quick build update for this week. I'll try and get back on a regular schedule. We'll see how real life works with that. So once again, don't forget to subscribe and check out the build log as well at blackfire.ca. Thank you and be well.